Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. And hope that you are doing well, so well, and your blessings are coming in better than Excel. Okay. I sometimes I just like to fucking rhyme. But anywho, anyway, if you don't know me, I am Latisse. If you do know me, hey. But yes, I do readings on here. As well as you can book a personal reading with me down below. And I'll be starting my podcast again soon. If you know what my podcast is about, you know what it's about. If not, it is literally just me either talking while I'm high, just talking to talk like I'm talking to you on the phone, or talking about things that I went through childhood and how I'm healing and growing, or just random shit. Podcast, me podcasting, okay? So be on the lookout for that. But with that being said, done and created, let's get into your reading. I want to submit a lot of. We did just go through. No matter when you're watching this, we did just go through a full moon in Gemini. So it's a lot of like revelations, but it's a lot of like wanting to know the truth, understand the truth, get the truth, gather the truth, figure things out, know things. Is this really it? Is this really sure? All that stuff. So I want to go ahead and do that as well. So they're having me start this off with an affirmation in the middle, and then we're going to go ahead and pull from these two decks. They have me literally separate these two decks before I started, because if you know, you know they were together. But with that being said, I did go ahead and set that up. So we're gonna go ahead and get started because apparently you want an affirmation because I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. But let's get your affirmation and then go from there. Yep. See something. Hold on, just a moment. Alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on this. I'm not really feeling. I haven't really been feeling like too. That's what I was supposed to put. Oh my god. I'll just put it on there later. Anywho, let's get into this. See what you got for them, Spirit, for this collective, for them and what they need to know and understand. I'm hearing affirm the truth, which is hilarious. I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. That feels good. I'm hearing just because the outside has changed does not mean the truth has as well. That will always stay the same. Right? Truth can evolve. Right? Such as an example. Thank you, Spirit. Such as an example, how animals. We know animals exist. That's real. But the truth of the matter is, when more humans started coming around animals for their protection, they evolved to be a lot more nocturnal because of humans being not nocturnal, right? So the truth is, yes, animals out there, they still may have a lot of their same qualities. You know what I mean? A lot of their same qualities, such as deers, they became a lot more nocturnal too as well. We may see them in the forest, but like they got bigger eyes to see at night and things of that sort. So it's still the truth of what they're able to do, their genetic makeup and their name. But in order to develop with the environment around them that has changed, they had to change while still being true to themselves. So allowing themselves to function in the forest, or you get what I'm saying? So it's a sense of that's why they want you to affirm the truth in yourself, and how no matter what it looks like on the outside, still affirm what you know, who you are, what you're capable of, what you can do, what you can grow into and be and advance in, right? It's kind of like with me, right? The truth is, I love dancing, but I don't like choreography dancing. If you know, the truth is, the more that I practice dancing, the more that I put into it, the more that my body will evolve to do more things. Like, now I can spin and hold my leg up. Okay, wasn't able to do that before, and I got video footage I'm not posting on here because I wasn't. You get it, got it good, but I wasn't able to do that before. But in order for my body to live out the truth of what I want to create while I'm listening to music or just feeling the energy. It's a sense of now my body is changing. It's still the truth. It's still able to do those things, but now it's changing to adjust. And I feel like, I hope this is making sense, but it's like your body is changing, yes, to the environment around you or to just what you want your environment to be or created for. And so now your body's changing. So it's a lot of like separate energies, but not necessarily separate pick of cards. And if you know the difference, you understand the difference. It's like the first one I did. It also has separate energies. This feels like separate energies too as well, where it's almost split down the middle, but you can resonate with both because again, I say. But it's like the environment has changed, and so they're still trying to affirm the truth of who they are and knowing that they are not this circumstance or this situation. But then on the other side, the others are affirming the truth because of where they wanted me. I want my life to look like this. I want my life to feel like this. I want love. So it's changing without feeling like you're faking it, without feeling like you're not being real, without being so overly confused that you just settle, or and still knowing who you are. So let's get that affirmation for them, spirit. It's crazy. I literally said I feel like it's two separate energies, and we got two separate cards with one in the middle for the both of you. Ashe, we're gonna put you over here. You see now. Okay. Okay. So for those that has an environmental, well, let me do this. The middle card is passions. Okay, that's for both of you. That's your affirmation for both. Then on the other side, where your environment has changed, and now you also have to adapt to that environment changing, to that situation change. It could be a big move to a new city. It can be you just get birthing up a child. It could be going through divorce. It could be actually in a relationship and now you're moving in with your partner. It can be a lot of many things that are currently happening for you that are changing where your body now has to adapt. And so the card that you have is forgiveness, right? Whether that's forgiveness of self, forgiveness for others, forgiveness for the situation not playing out in the way that you expected or even planned. And then for those that is looking to change their environment to match up with what they're, I keep saying seeing in your head, like almost like a daydream, a vision, um, uh, manifestations. Thank you. Dream boards. I couldn't think of that word. Manifestations, dream boards, all these things. Is like now you're trying to do it in a way that isn't forcing it. Like this is what you have to be, or shaming in case you don't do that at one moment in time, or this is supposed to be my routine, so I'm doing every day, so that way my skin can be this way. But then I missed a day. It's not getting on yourself. It's kind of that energy and recognizing that. So it's now changing yourself while still being true and recognizing, yes, that's who I was. That was also the truth. But who I am becoming is also an evolution of that truth as well, based off of what I do want to keep, what I don't want to keep. And you have caring nature, which is, again, giving yourself that grace, that care, that nurturing of taking care of yourself while you are going through this change. And for you both to have passions, I feel like this change is because of wanting to live in that passion and purpose in your life, okay? Oh, Ashe, Ashe. Let's get some water before we get started. One more. Mm-hmm. And then a little bit of, so I'm about to read these affirmations. And of course, they will always be down below. So you can read them with me or write them down or read them later. All right, let's get into this. So we have passions. Pursuing my hobbies and unique interests is not a waste of time. My hobbies bring me pure inner joy, and my interests light up my spirit in fantastic ways. I dismiss societal pressure and simply allow myself to enjoy the things I like. Okay? And again, it's that understanding. It says hobbies and unique interests is not a waste of your time. Okay? So again, it's that understanding of recognizing if this is where I'm moving, this is where I feel more aligned, more at peace, more with self. or somebody is not understanding that or supporting that with this forgiveness as well, or me delaying that and not doing it sooner. Whatever it is, it's that understanding that my passions are still there. They can still light that flame and allow that to feed into me, you know, boil the water of creation. Now we have forgiveness. I will grant myself the same forgiveness and understanding that I extend to my loved ones. Painful thoughts that hold guilt are simple memories and acknowledgement of growth. I am not the same person that I once was, and knowing this is glorious. Like I said, it's an evolution of truth, of who you are, and stepping into that and realizing that. So again, whether it's a change of environment and a change of I'm hearing a person completely, it's allowing that forgiveness for allowing yourself to get to that point, and still being there. Okay. Last one that we have is caring nature. I will always aim to be sympathetic, empathetic, compassionate, and kind. However, I will avoid expending my own mental health and happiness for the sake of others. My first priority is me. And that's also why you're possibly feeling a certain type of way with still trying to live in your truth and be you. Because some people are like, well, you didn't used to do that. You didn't used to act that way. You didn't used to say that. And I'm still working on a lot of things. I'm realizing I thought, and Liz is gonna be assigned to, for both of me, I both as well. I feel like I resonate with both these files with that forgiveness and care nature. Anyway, like moving forward, moving on. But I thought one habit, or actually a few habits that I had, were the only people pleasing tendencies that I had. Crazy revelation, right? But obviously, as you go, you keep learning, like, oh, that's also people pleasing. That's also self destruction. That's also self sabotage. That's also doubt. That's also these things. So there was a few things where I'm like, that's also people pleasing. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not expending my energy to whether prove my worth or this and that. And that's also a change in nature. It doesn't have to just be your skincare routine. It doesn't have to be deciding to work out or dance or whatever. It can also be the way that you are deciding to operate, right? Because with your passions, your interests, your intrigue, it doesn't have to be sculpting. Your interest can also can be that. Okay, okay, but your interest can also be for a better life, for more peace, for more calm. That's a lot of people are very passionate about that, creating stability in their life, creating stability for the environment, no matter what it says. And so it's this understanding to forgive yourself and to work with the care nature, whether you resonate with both or the other. Um, it's kind of that sense. It's like a both of you are connected, but it's like some resonate more with this than this. You get it, you got it. It's great. It's grand. It's good. Okay. Now let's get into this hidden truth for you guys. Now the hidden truth, if you don't know what it is, just to break it down, it is literally just that. It is what is hidden. Whether it's hidden from you, whether you're hiding it from other people, spirit will let me know. You forget that you don't just read the card. Read the card. You gotta read the motherfucking card. The fuck? She even go to English class. Anyway, let's get into this. Spirit, what do you have for them? And that's why I keep saying them, because if it needs to be separated, we'll separate it. But for the most part, this is a collective reading, and there's a lot more than one ashe in this bitch. Let's go. What do you have for the hidden truth? See who we working on first. Mm. There we go. Okay. Ouch. Oh! Okay. Honey, honey, honey. This is you. This is you. This ain't nobody. Now, if we come out again, that'll be hilarious. You're gonna have to figure out where the energy goes, but I did not feel the energy on this table. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna put you in the middle then. It's not a lot with that. I feel like that's just. I can tell what your card's gonna be then. Mm-mm. Now, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you when I talk to you right now. Forgiveness. My forgiveness side energy. How, baby? Not everybody deserves retribution. Not everybody deserves third and second chance. Not everybody deserves a chance. I'm gonna just say that because this forgiveness. Oh, baby, that's probably why you got the forgiveness. Because this. I need the stick actually. I need my stick, but we're just gonna have to do for now because no, I need my stick. Hold on, baby. This energy right here, this person. I get why you get forgiveness because you probably like, I don't know how this gonna happen. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I don't know if that's gonna even work. And I'm not one to force it, force a message, push a message. No. But I love that the key words were I will grant myself the same forgiveness and understanding that I extend to my loved ones. Because somebody done did something and they think, and that's why it's an evolution of who you are, and they keep pushing that based on your passions, who you are, and what's pushing you and forcing you. They think they can get back in. They think you will not change. They think your perception of them will change. They know that for sure because of what they did, but they don't think you will change based off of that truth of perception of them. And the reason why I'm saying that, I'm gonna take that last one apart. The reason why I'm saying that is because the first card that we have is I love you unconditionally. They feel like that's you. They want this to be you. And at one point, it could have been you, where you love this person unconditionally. There was no boundaries, there was no bounds. It was just there. No matter if this is romantic, platonic, or otherwise. You know your story and energy and issue better than mine. Okay? So I love you unconditionally. And that's what they're hoping for you. Is that you love them unconditionally. Like I said, they are hoping that this forgiveness that you are giving yourself for finding out this is that because they also have I wish things could be different. This is the final card I pulled, but hilariously having me see them now. They don't know what the fuck love is. I'm gonna tell you that now. They don't know what love is. They don't know what vulnerable emotional energy is. They don't know what facing confrontational challenges is with grace and understanding and acceptance and not having to be right, neither you or them. They don't understand a lot of things. things. And so they feel like this love that is unconditional is not really love. It's ableism. It's enabling them, should I say. Thank you. That's why they wish things could be differently. Because it's almost a part of them is like, this is the love that, but the way that they're giving it to you is not the way that they're receiving it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're loving them in a way that they're not giving to you, right? So they wish things could be different because you guys are no longer together. You either talk to this person, you block them, you remove them, or you're not giving them the same energy that you used to. But you could, for some of you, you are still around this person, which is why they feel like you also love them unconditionally, because you're still around even after everything. And they know everything. This is them. I know I messed up everything. They did some fucked up shit. That's why I said that's why you got the forgiveness, because they did some fucked up shit. And they know they messed up everything. They know they messed up everything. And finding out the truth crushed you. This is probably the only card that you have over here. Yeah, it's literally the only card that you have over here. Thank you. This is the only card that you have. Finding out the truth of what this person did and messing up everything and lying to you. It says, I regret lying to you. They don't. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be real. But the truth, they don't regret lying to you for the reason that they are regretting it right now. And no, it ain't even like they regret getting caught. It's like they regret lying to you in that way. They hate that you found out the truth in that way. It's like one of those people was like, I didn't want to tell them the truth yet. I didn't want to give them the information yet. Not giving you the full information yet. So they regret lying to you in the way they did and how they presented it. Not that they lied. Period. You get me? Got me? Good. Right? And again, they feel like you love them unconditionally. Like I said, some of you are still in this energy with this person. That's why they're wishing things can be different. They hoping that if they send out enough hopes and prayers and dreams and aspirations, it'll be there, because their energies will be together again. They are saying, I can feel like, it's like that audacity I'm feeling inside of me right now is them. They feel like they can get you back, or they already have you. They feel like, oh, they done found out something. Okay, I wonder what else I can get away with. I wonder what else I can fuck up. I wonder what else I can do. I wonder what else I can push and expand. I don't think this rubber band of that person is gonna pop, but you're not a fucking rubber band. Okay, so that's why you got that forgiveness, because it's some stuff, and some of you are not opening your eyes, and that's why it's a forgiveness of self first, because you need to recognize that you are not responsible for anybody else's actions. You should not take accountability for anybody else's actions. You get me? So clean this real quick. At all. Okay? So recognize that. Hear that and feel that. For you, the only card that you have in the middle for passions is I'm becoming a better person. And that's why they want you to forgive yourself, because of what they did and how they acted and reacted ain't got nothing to do with you. What they think about you ain't got nothing to do with you. How they feel about you ain't got nothing to do with you. We're focused on becoming a better, more sure person. I said more sure, not sure period, a more sure person, right? Because putting your trust in somebody else and them fucking up that trust does not mean that you should not be a trustworthy person of other people, because other people don't know what the fuck trust is or how to handle it. Like I said, they don't know what the fuck love is. In love, you can love a whole lot of things. You can love food, you can love cars, you can love fashion. They don't even understand the concept of the word to really truly get it in there. And they don't even know how they're acting in a way that's feeding into their own passions and how it's destructive of you. Thank you, Spirit. That's just the hidden truth. Bam! Ah, shit. Okay. Now for the caring nature. You are working on giving yourself the same energy that you give people. The fact that it's a lot of the first sentence for you guys. It says, I will always aim to be sympathetic, empathetic, compassionate, and kind. And it's like, that's what you're aiming, but it's like you don't know how to do that for yourself. That's why I said for you guys, it's an evolution of who you are and where you want to be, where you see yourself, your environment, where you want to live, how you, everything. It's like, it's that sense. And you, when somebody else wants to do it or they're trying something new, it's like you can be those things more. When it's you, it's like, damn it, fuck, I missed a day, or shit, might as well start over, or I'm not doing it as good, or it's like a shift or changing. So I don't know, but it's like you have to be a lot more caring with yourself and prioritize yourself, because you are, I'm going to be honest, put yourself on a back burner sometimes. And shit, I don't even think you put yourself on the stove. You in the back burner. Excuse me, I'm sorry, but because yeah, I'm not available. And this is not just to yourself, this is to other people. When you feel like you, just to give an example, not to project, I'll show you, just give an example of myself and maybe resonate. I didn't feel like I could even cry around myself at one point in time. I didn't feel like the pain, the hurt, the energy that I was feeling was worthy of a cry. So I wasn't even able to be emotionally vulnerable and expressive with myself. I didn't feel like I was worthy of that, or that I had the capacity to love on myself, give myself grace and peace, hold myself, hold that energy like I did for others. Right? And I also was struggling to tell others anything about my life, period. Because I didn't feel like I was worthy of a voice or of reasoning or speaking up. And so not only was I not available to myself, I wasn't available to be there for other people. To present myself to other people fully. They was getting about as much as I was, maybe a little bit more, because it was easier to project, which is hilarious. I said no projecting. It was easier to project the love that I feel like I have to get from other people first in order for me to recognize I have to give it to myself first. And I hope this is making sense. Right? So again, it's like this, I'm not available for me. Maybe it's just like, oh, okay, I ain't got time to take a break. I don't got time to rest. I don't have time to do this. But you're telling other people to do it. You're helping other people set that up. You're helping relieve other people's burdens. You're allowing other people to vent. So it's like you have to recognize, I'm not even able to vent for myself. Like, you know what, shut up. I ain't gonna even speak about it. It ain't even that important. It ain't even that serious. It ain't even that big. It ain't even that bad. And it's like, that's also dismissive behavior. It doesn't have to be big and bad for you to acknowledge it and recognize it and how it may be affecting you, because you also got, I buried myself in my work to forget you. And it doesn't even have to be with like something dramatically bad happening. You hear what I'm saying? It can literally be something good. You're like, well, I accomplished it. It is what it is, but never celebrating it, never acknowledging it, never recognizing, oh, I got myself here. Wow, I was able to do this. Man, I was able to set this out, whatever it is. That also leads to caring nature and nurturing yourself. Because if you're burying yourself in your work to forget that, or not acknowledging that, and that work could just also be, again, being there for other people. Actual work, picking up extra projects, scrolling on your phone, doing a lot of things to bury yourself to forget about you. And that's why when a lot of people preach self-love, I'm like, yeah, but let's start with self-like. Do you even like yourself? Do you like spending time with yourself? Do you enjoy your own company? Right? And I talk about it in a way of like, wow, I actually do like this. Wow, I actually do enjoy this. Wow, it's like you're going to be discovering things about yourself all of your life continuously. The more that you're open to experiences and being you in them, you're going to recognize what you can and can't do, what you do and don't like, how you feel and don't feel, what you allow and won't allow. Take it and recognize it in. So bearing yourself is like to forget you or other people, or even just to bury yourself in your work just to forget that you are taking care of other people in any sort of way. You have to give that to yourself. Because your passion cards is I look for you everywhere. Right? And it's almost in a sense of possibly, I feel like, ooh, I say, I feel like you see sometimes other people and they may be your peer at work, your peer as a friend, or you see other people in relationships and you're comparing, whatever it is, it's almost like I look for you, it's almost like a comparison energy. It's like we kind of got the same start, or we kind of went to the same place, we kind of did here, but there's this. So it's like you're looking for yourself and other people almost like, oh, how can they do that? Like I do the same exactly, so you can do it too. So instead of comparing, it should be an inspiration. And that's why it's also under passions. Because it's like I look for you everywhere. You should be looking for yourself everywhere. Does this align with me? Do I like this? Do I feel like this? Does this calm me? Does this suit me? You know? Do they support me the way I support them? Do they leave space for me the way I leave space for them? Do they give me grace the way I give them grace? You know? And we also have I couldn't let you get close to me. I feel like you're afraid a little bit of what you can be when you step into that because you may lose and you will lose. I'm telling you right now, Spirit is already telling me you're gonna lose some people when you step into that. When you step into getting more close to yourself. When you step into more recognition of yourself and realizing that. I think I said on this reading or that we kind of merging together, but uh, I thought I had dealt with all my people pleasing stuff, and I was like, and then when it came more, I was like, oh, that's also people pleasing. That's also doing that. That's also so it's like it's recognition of once you start releasing, whether that it doesn't have to be people pleasing, start releasing that, start putting yourself first, and recognizing that, and putting that forth and forward, like powerful, powerful. Okay, so with I couldn't let you get close to me. It's almost like a sense of you look for yourself everywhere, but as soon as you start getting close to really doing that, it's like almost the energy of someone else or something else, or maybe you just feel the energy changing in the room because it's your own energy that's changing, and it's almost like okay, I don't know how to do with this. Give yourself that time, that grace, that compassion, that love to be kind and considerate to yourself and recognize that. Okay, let's see if we can get some final hidden truth here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You guys with the care nature, you may have I feel like you met someone or it's almost like you know they say some you won't meet all the people that or ever love you or you haven't reached all the potential that you would know how to pretend. I just made that last one up, but like you haven't done all that you can do. You haven't created like it's that kind of energy like. And sometimes when you meet other people, they help you see parts of yourself that you didn't know was possible or create or whatever, right? So it's kind of that energy. And I feel like it's you should. I'm gonna say I'm not one, but you should. It says I'm afraid to contact you and I hide behind material things. I feel like there was somebody in your life at one moment that really was showing you how to be you around them, and it kind of scared you a little bit, kind of made you nervous because the last card you have is it's time for me to heal now, and it kind of made you nervous. And so with that, I'm afraid to contact you. You're afraid of like them not accepting you, and it's crazy because I'm hearing they're going to accept you as much as you have always accepted other people, and that's going to show you that with you reaching out to this person, and it doesn't have to. You don't have to. What is like with you reaching out to this person is also letting you know that you are leading with your intuition, but also following your emotional navigation. I feel like this person is spending your mind like, damn, yeah, and it didn't end in a certain type of way that was bad or by falling out. It just you. It's almost like a scarcity mindset. Not even self-satisfaction. It was almost like a scarcity mindset of receiving that much love and support and care. So you hid behind things or work, and all this stuff because they were really wanting you to focus on you, and it made you look at yourself. And sometimes it's a little terrifying, you know. So yeah, most definitely you should. And that also I'm hearing is also with the I can let you get close to me. That's also for this person as well. Hilariously, it's like I couldn't let you. You was getting too close to me, not to me, and I was getting too close to me. So now I'm looking for myself and everywhere, and also feel like I'm looking at you, and it was just you were just a reflection of who I truly am, right? Whew, that was good. But this has been your reading, my darlings. I was gonna do in the shadows, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't feel that. Yeah, I don't feel it in the shadows. But that has been your reading, my darlings. Take care of yourselves, love on yourselves, follow those dreams, passions, goals, and intuitions. And yeah, I love you. Love yourselves more. Until next time.